Are you watching this crypto market go absolutely crazy? Yeah, I am too. And it's a little bit like being strapped into something going super fast, maybe a Tesla, right? Their 0 to 60 is pretty darn fast. But it's heading into Lamborghini territory this year, at least, right? And if we're really lucky, it'd be like being strapped into a Bugatti. Well, so we're seeing Bitcoin go crazy. Likely Ethereum is next, which begs the question, when altcoins, right? Even more importantly than when altcoins is which altcoins. Isn't that what we're really all trying to make our best guesses for ourselves? So for me, I have some open buy orders on SXP or Swipe. So if you know me, I don't chase green candles. I have done that and it has almost never ended well. So though I'm human, I make mistakes, I don't usually keep making the same mistakes. So what is it about SXP or Swipe that's so interesting? Well, a rising tide rises all boats. Technical analysis shows us a very nice rounded bottom, which we'll get into in a minute. Swipe was purchased by Binance to become their crypto card arm of their platform, and Binance has a track record that I absolutely love. Also, I especially love that it's on a huge sale right now. So Bitcoin has had a big run up, and I'm always looking at ways to increase my Bitcoin position, right? So when I see Bitcoin have a massive run up, what I know usually follows is then some altcoins, a lot of altcoins, and sometimes most altcoins have huge catch-up sessions. And so it's a great way to gain a bigger Bitcoin position by investing in altcoins that will do well during the run up. And then when they run up, you sell back into Bitcoin and augment your Bitcoin position. Make sense? So some things that I like about Swipe. Let me go into some recent news about him after we go into the charts here. So I'll be looking down at the chart, but that's just so I can see, and you'll be able to see my cursor just fine. So this is the history we do have on, I'm looking at TradingView here. And so when they first came out on a few exchanges, they had this little pump here. And then later got word, this is the DeFi boom that we're seeing here that really started in July. And I made some great gains on Swipe here. And I sold off a lot of my position, half my position on Swipe up here when I over doubled my money. And so I took my profits out, got my initial investment back. And then as it's been decreasing, I've been buying back in. And so now it's showing me something I really love to see, which is this rounded bottom here. Now it's probably not done, and it may decrease even farther from this. You can see a rounding bottom starting here, but what usually happens, rounding bottom, then it kind of has a little takeoff, and then sometimes it pulls back again before it then really picks up steam and makes another run. So I'm seeing a lot of things that are exciting for me, and that's why I have some buy orders in below this. Now, right now, another great thing about Swipe is everyone isn't talking about it. That's usually a much better time to buy something than when everybody is talking about it, right? So let me show you something that's exciting about Swipe. If you're planning on holding it for some time, months, 6 months, 10 months, 12 months, you can buy your Swipe and then send them to your MetaMask wallet. And then using your MetaMask wallet, you can stake them. And the staking rewards are pretty good. So I currently, you can see I bought some more Swipe here, 3,400. And when I sent them over to this, I also claimed all the staking rewards I had. And so this was about a day and a half ago now. So let me refresh this, and sometimes it'll update and it will tell me, no, it's still the same. So this might be 1 day's rewards, might be 2 days rewards. I don't remember exactly where we're at on this. But every day I do check it and I refresh this. It's really exciting to look at because then I see the updated available rewards and the updated pending rewards. Because what happens every day that you have it staked, it then puts SXP pending rewards in there. And then, as they've been in there and cured over a certain time, then they go into SXP available rewards, which is exciting. So from here, what you see is when you first stake, you'll see this number grow here, and then they roll over into this number, and you see this number is the amount that you could put a claim request in for and receive it. So what's great about if you're holding swipe is you can stake it and earn more swipe in a pretty easy, not too complicated way. All right, let's get into something really important here. What is the swipe token? So this was a really good article in Binance that I need to put in the description so that you can read it more if you want. But this was released just a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and it's fantastic. It's kind of a beginner view into what the swipe token is. So what is the swipe token? Well, while many DeFi tokens are considered to be speculative in nature, SXP primarily serves as a utility token. It powers the entire swipe ecosystem. By providing utility to token holders, there are multiple incentives to either use or hold swipe. One core aspect of the swipe ecosystem is its Visa debit card. It isn't the first nor the only cryptocurrency debit card in existence. However, unlike similar projects, users don't need to stake SXP to be able to use the debit card service. There are a few different versions of the swipe card. While holding SXP is not a requirement, SXP token holders are able to obtain higher tier cards. Interesting, right? So, how to store the swipe token, SXP supply and issuance. Now this is interesting. Swipe's team decided to cap the max supply at 300 million tokens. So as you know, when you're looking at how something's going to do, you need to know what the current supply is and what the max supply is. But what many don't have, that SXP has, is a mechanism that decreases supply over time. So we'll get to that in just a second. A portion of the total supply is distributed to SXP users worldwide. In addition, the supply changes regularly as outlined below. So 600,000 every month is allocated towards company operations. 10 million is available every year for the swipe team and founders. So this is how they get their rewards. And then 1.2 million is made available every month for ecosystem rewards, including staking and other incentives. So that's what's paying these amazing staking rewards here. All right, so based on those figures, it would appear as if the circulating supply was increasing until the max supply is reached. That isn't the case, as the developers often opted to make SXP a deflationary asset. Tokens are going to be destroyed through coin burns as network usage increases. And this is how it works. 80% of the transaction fees on the swipe network will be destroyed in the smart contract. The remaining 20% of the fees will remain a part of the ecosystem. So 80% is getting burned. As mentioned, the token burns will continue until a total supply of 100 million SXP is reached. Cool, huh? Now, whether SXP is going to make it in the next 10 years, I don't know. Seems with Binance having bought them, fair to say, personally, I think it's going to do pretty well for the next 1 to 3 years. And especially during this run-up that I'm excited about. So SXP is SEXY for me. I know, it's cute, funny, whatever. So there's more in this article. I will link it in the description so you can get a feel for it. Overall, let's look at exactly where we're at. We're at 92 cents in US dollars right now with a total market cap of 71 million. Right now, the fully diluted valuation, if all the max supply was there, would be 269 million. However, remember, there's a max supply that was at 300 million, which means already 12 million have been burned. So you definitely see that token burn going on, which is exciting. The current circulating supply is only close to 76.5 million. So that increases every month as that's released. But not a bad mechanism, right? And it doesn't create an oversupply or a huge dump. So they're released pretty steadily. So overall, that's pretty exciting. You know, as we were seeing in the other chart, here was the big peak where it went up to $4.30. It's down to 96 cents. So that's a healthy retracement. Very excited about it because I think it's really going to help me get more Bitcoin. So I hope you're liking what you're seeing here. If so, like the video. Just, you know, it really helps me out, grow the channel, and I appreciate it very much. And if you want to get more content on altcoin gems and other low cap things, or just what I see going on, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to share more with you. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.